Happy New Year. I know, I
You
know, I
know,
know, I know. It's already in the mid of January, so we should all stop saying that. But oh God, I need to say that because I feel like my year has not started. I don't know about you guys because I am trying to look at how people are managing this year and how they're planning for it. And I'm really envious because I feel like my year started maybe yesterday because of this. I have a reason for that. So I have not been able to plan for this year since end of December. Like end of December, I think for like 2 weeks, I was alone. My husband and kids were away, so I had time for me to like just sit down and look at my 2025 and plan for it. But I just could not, and it really bothered me. Like I felt like every time I get on Instagram and social media, I'm just seeing vision board, and even there was even an app like being suggested for me like to download and start putting images and stuff like that. And I really struggled, and I struggled throughout the New Year's, like this, like the last a week and a half. And I'm like, why is that? And it just hits me. Last year, end of last year, actually not end of like around October during election time, I had amazing discussion with a sister of mine who's like a soul sister of mine, and we were just talking about faith and about the future and so on and so forth. And one of the things that I wanted to achieve last year was create a good relationship with God, and I did that. And I felt like I needed to have that discussion. And when we were having that discussion, she said something that really changed how I looked at this year and moving forward. And she asked me, how old are you now, John? And I was like, I'm 36.
damn. I'm sorry.
And she was like, imagine, for the last 36 years of your life, you lived for other people. What are you gonna do for the rest of if God bless you to live another 36 years of your life? And that is the reason, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I have not been able to do any vision board, any New Year resolution, because for the first time in my life, I feel like I need a whole blueprint. Like I am looking at, oh my God, the next 36 years of my life, how would that look like? And that has been such a wake up call. And this is the reason. So for the last maybe 32, 33 years of my life, I had a blueprint, a clear blueprint, because it was put together by the society, by the people. We found it when we were born. We went to kindergarten. I think I came to realize who I was maybe in fifth grade or something like that. That's as far as I can remember. And you do a whole primary school, and you do O levels and A levels for us who did A levels. And at the end of like the 2 3 months before you finish high school, the only thing that you're talking about with your peers is what next, what you're gonna do in college. And that is it. That's the blueprint. The next thing is college. There are people who took a gap year. There are people who went, decided to just go and get some skills and just start making money. Others, we decided to go to university, and I did that for like 3 years. And then I remember the day of my graduation, my father said something. He was like, the next step is getting married and having kids, because you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life. And 5 years down the line, I'm married and I have a son. So I have ticked every box that is or was there for my life, maybe as an African woman or a daughter, a first daughter, whatever it is. I don't know about other cultures. I don't think that marriages, or I think a lot of people don't live in that order. But that is kind of like the blueprint of life that everybody is, expecting from you. And then you realize that it reach a point now, like now that we go home, nobody cares. It's not like people do not care about you, but now you've reached a point where you're the ones who's giving people career advice. You're the ones that people come to you and say, hey, how did you do that? You're the ones that people come and talk to you about life, and maybe sometimes even marriage and relationships and stuff, and so on and so forth. And you realize that, oh my God, I am the grown up now. Nobody cares about me. When I go and see my parents or my in-laws, maybe they're only concerned mostly is about the kids, like what, the age and which class they're in. It reached a point now, it's like you feel, I don't know if it's just me, but you feel like you are volunteering, telling them your information, like, hey guys, I've decided to go back to school. Oh guys, I decided to invest in this business. Oh, business is going very well. But it's just shallow conversation. Like, it's not like deep as it used to be. Like, oh my god, those days when we were like, we cannot wait to get out of this house so I can live my life. Now you're living your life and you hoping that, that you understand what is happening, but you don't, because it reached a point in your life whereby you're on your own. And for me, this is it. I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or it's a mid-career crisis. I don't know what that is, but I just could not come up with a plan. And I realized I do not need a New Year resolution. I cannot deal with sijui, mood boards, vision boards, and everything. It's like really minor to me, because for me right now, it's not how my 2026 looks like. It's about the rest of my life. For the first time in my life, I need to create my own blueprint that has nothing to do with the society, nothing to do with parents, nothing to do with the community. It is all on me. I can decide to be a philosopher, I can decide to be an author, I can do whatever it is that I want to do. And this is the thing with millennials. We came from a generation whereby our parents, they had their life plan for 60 years. Like, I feel so jealous when it comes to that. Like, I remember my mom specifically telling me she finished high school. She knew, like, the government told her which school she's supposed to go to. My dad told me that as soon as he finished college, and when he got his degree, his PhD, he already had a job. The government was waiting for him to come and work, and we know that was a job, that was a contract for the next 40 years of his life, that he knew that he's gonna work until he retires. He can work in that one job until he retires. And I'm like, oh my god, these people had a blueprint for 60 years of their lives. 60 years. Like, it's up to you if you want to retire when you're 40, when you're 30, whatever it is. But 60 years, we do not have that. And I like Generation Z is even worse. Like, you guys are like, yo, some of you have peers that are making money and then becoming millionaires when they're 20, 21. Like, it's reached a point where if you do not create your own blueprint, there will be none, like nothing to follow, and you can just wing it and whatever. And that's when you realize, you get to a point where 2 years, 3 years down the line, you feel like your life is useless, because you just been picking things and doing this and doing that and getting that job and doing this business and living it and doing that, because we're just gonna go we're going with the flow. We don't have that blueprint. And this is a beautiful thing about the blueprint that we had. Life happened, evolution happened. We even thought that 2020 is going to be the end of the world, but things did not stop. The blueprint did not stop. Like, we knew we're going to go to high school, we knew we're going to go to university, we knew after that we're going to get a job, we knew that we're gonna get married or have kids, whatever it is. Either it was Facebook, either it was internet, either it was mobile phone, it did not really stop the real, like the main blueprint. Things happen. So even if you're saying, oh, you know what, I can plan, and I don't know if I'm probably gonna go to school and AI is gonna like do the job that I'm going to be having the next 3 years, whatever it is, it will not matter. Like, this blueprint has to be strong. Like, it has to be a blueprint where no matter what happens, AI, the world shutting down, the government shutting down, whatever it is, this is my blueprint. For the next 2 years, I want to achieve this. The next 5 years, I want to achieve this. The next 10 years, I'm going to achieve this. And I'm seeing myself retiring when I'm 45, I'm 50, and I'm going to have done 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and I'm going to move to another country, and I'm going to do that, and whatever it is that you're going to do it, or you're going to plan for your new blueprint, has to be so strong that no matter what, nothing's going to come between that. And we know you can get ill, life happens, but it has to be really, really strong. I don't know about you guys. Please leave a comment below. Tell me, am I the only person who is doing a whole blueprint for the first time, or you guys, you continue doing your vision boards and New Year resolution, which is okay. No, it's not for everybody. It's not for me anymore, but maybe it is for you. And if you're doing a whole blueprint, how is that going? And you want to talk about it? Hit me on my DM and say, "No, yeah, I'm doing a blueprint and I have no idea where to start." How are you doing it? I have started mine, and I hope I come back here maybe after, I don't know, a month, and tell you guys how my plan is like, and maybe share my secrets. But so far, no hurry. So I hope you guys are having amazing start of the year, and I cannot wait to see, you know, what people are gonna be doing this year and what they're gonna achieve this year. It's really amazing to just see people evolving online and social media and just see people's life change because they had a plan and they stick to the plan and they made it happen. Otherwise, have a lovely, lovely, lovely end of the week, and